Yo, what's going on, Bully fam? It's Henry A here with Bully Kings. And today I'm going to be showing you guys how to pull semen from your male dogs. As crazy as this sounds, guys, you need to know how to do it properly. So first things first, guys, I'm going to show you guys how to do it. There's a few things you're going to need. You're going to need a sleeve. This is basically like a condom for dogs. It's called a sleeve. This is where you're going to collect the semen on. You're going to pull from your dog, put this on him. You're going to open it up. What I like to do is put it in your pocket. You can get this at Amazon. You can get it at Amazon for a real cheap price. I put it in my pocket. I open it up a little bit so it's easy. He already knows what's going on, so he's excited. Look, he's excited. He starts doing his little pin. You're going to need some gloves. And now the Vaseline is optional. Sometimes you need Vaseline. For dogs like King has an issue where sometimes he can't put his thing back in after I pull for him. So you might need some Vaseline, but it just depends on the dog. King, come here. He already knows what's gonna happen. So there's a trick to it, guys. It ain't that simple, man. When I first started, I was watching YouTube videos. It was not that simple, man. So look, I'm gonna show you guys. I'll pick them up so I can show you guys clearly. So they have this thing here. It's like a second set of balls. It's his glands. You want to pull his skin back like this, and you want to get it over this second set of balls. Here's his testicles. This is his glands. You want to pull the skin all the way back until you get it over this, until you get it over the glands. Once you put it all the way back here, you're going to hold it here, and you're going to hold your fingers like this. You're going to hold your fingers right here. This is really important, guys. When you get this right, it makes it so much easier, man. I'm going to tell you guys a story about the first time I ever did it and how it went. Me and my friend. But look, you set your dog down. You can do this on the floor. If you got a taller dog, you can probably do it on the floor. The shorter dogs, it's easier if you do it on a table. So watch this. Just going to grab him. King is a stud. He knows what's going on, so he doesn't need that much. You mess with him a little bit, you get him a little bit hard, you can feel those glands that start to get hard. And once it starts to get hard, you're going to pull the skin back until you get it over the glands. Once you get it over the glands, you just hold it there. Hold it there, he'll start to get hard by himself. His dick's going to grow. It's going to get hard, just like a human dick. And as crazy as that sounds, but there's no other way to say it. Once it gets harder, you're going to grab the sleeve, and you're going to slip it on there. You're going to slip it on there. Your dog's going to be moving. If you can have somebody hold your dog for you, it'd be a lot better. If not, just hold him something like this. So now I got it over. Look, now he's getting harder, and he's going to start throwing semen in there. So I like to hold him for about 10 minutes. If you hold him for about 10 minutes, you should get enough semen. But as I hold him, guys, look, I'll show you guys how I'm holding him. I got my fingers right over the glands. You just hold him here. That's all you gotta do. You ain't gotta do nothing crazy. You ain't gotta be jerking him, none of that. I have seen vets jerk them and crazy, and it's like, when you do this and you do it right, you just hold your two fingers right here, your thumb and your index finger. Just hold it right here, right behind the glands. Testicles are back there. These are the glands. They're over the skin. You're just gonna hold them right here, just like this. I know it seems crazy, guys. My pops thinks he's fucking gay. Every time the first time he seen me do it, he was like, "Henry, what the fuck are you doing?" He thought it was so fucking gay. But I'll tell you what, guys, no matter what anybody says, if somebody's willing to pay me $1,000 or more for a stud service, and all I gotta do is jack my fucking dog off, then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna jack this motherfucker off 3 times a day if I have to, you know? If somebody's paying me $1,000 for a stud service, for some semen in other words, he's happy, I'm getting paid, he's happy, I don't mind it, man. Call it homo, call it what you want to call it, I'm getting paid at the end of the day. That's what matters to me, man. I don't care what nobody's got to say about it. But, yeah, that's my pops, man. He thinks it's kind of weird. I don't care what he's got to think, man, as long as I get paid. But, guys, I'll tell you guys a story as I wait on him. So, me and my partner, we had a pocket dog. It was one of our first male studs. Time came around when we had to breed him. We let this boy jump on top of the female, and he couldn't get it. He could not get the female. He just got exhausted and kept trying and trying. So we watched videos on it. We're like, bro, we gotta get this breeding to happen, man. We gotta make it happen. So we were watching videos on how to pull from a dog. And everybody was showing you their way, but they weren't breaking it down just like I broke it down to you guys right now. And the main important part is just holding the skin and back of those glands. I'll add another thing on it before I finish my story. Do not let him get too hard. If he gets too hard, too excited, you won't be able to pull the skin over it. So if he gets too hard and you can't pull the skin over the glands because the glands swelled up too much, you're gonna have to let him relax. So let your dog walk away, let him relax. Once he's relaxed, you try again and you pull the skin over the glands. But you gotta get the skin over the glands. But yeah, guys, like I was saying about that story. So we're trying to pull from that dog, guys, and we didn't know what to do. We literally had like an hour, guys. We were like, man, we gotta make this breeding happen. You know, this is a business for us. We're trying to get paid. So we can't let this go, man. And we were literally jacking the dog off. We were grabbing his skin and doing it like this, like it was a human being, thinking that it was gonna work. Trying to get his ass hard. We're like, man, this motherfucker got limp dick. He don't get hard, he can't get hard. So we're like, man, what the fuck, man? Me and my partner, it was my ex-partner. I used to have dogs with him. He don't have any dogs anymore. His name is George. But me and George, man, we're jacking this motherfucker off for like an hour straight, guys, and we could not get this motherfucker hard. And George was like, let me try something. So George starts messing with his fucking testicles, man. And he actually gets kind of hard, so he's able to do it. Once he got hard, we got a little bit of semen from him, and I was like, George, how'd you do it? He's like, I just started playing with his balls, man. It's like a human being. You play with his balls and you get a little excited. You just gotta try different things on them. But we were literally jacking this dog off for like a fucking hour, guys. And the dog probably thought we were crazy. He's probably like, what the fuck this nigga doing, man? What's going on here? But guys, that's just unnecessary stuff not knowing. When you know what you're doing and you know how to do it right, man, it's so much more simpler than that. My studs, they're studs, you know, they're working studs, so they know what's going on, man. As soon as I grab them, they see me throw on some gloves, they're excited. You know, the game's over, they're looking at me right now like, hey, when is it gonna be my turn? They see me throw on some gloves, they know it's go time. So they're ready, they know what to do. But yeah, guys, you pull your fingers, pull the skin behind the glands, hold it behind those glands. Make sure the glands don't get too swollen. If they get too swollen, it's gonna be harder to get it over with. But pull the skin behind the glands and just hold your two fingers like that. Once it's out, he's not gonna go back in as long as you're holding him. You could do this too. I don't like holding this. There's videos where on YouTube where people are holding their fucking dick like this. If you do, hold it softly. People are holding it, they say it's like mimicking the male dog inside the female. I don't like doing this too much because I notice sometimes you'll make them bleed and they'll throw a little bit of blood. It's nothing crazy, you know, you can still put it inside the female. She'll be alright. But look guys, we're pretty much done here. I got a bunch of semen. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my dog in a cage where he doesn't get dirty because his thing's still gonna be out. I don't want his thing touching the floor. He's a short dog. I don't want him picking up dirt and getting dirty in there. It can cause an infection. It can mess him up where he can't put his dick back in and then overall just be a big ass mess. So I'm gonna take the sleeve off, I'm gonna put him in a cage, and he's gonna be gone. That's gonna be it for today. But yeah guys, this is how you pull from a dog. If his dick doesn't want to go in for some reason, some studs sometimes can't put their dick back in. That's when you grab the Vaseline. You know, you grab a little bit of Vaseline, you slap it on the right where the glands are, those big ass fucking swollen testicles. You put it right there, you put it on his whole dick, and you kind of just push it back inside the skin. Sometimes what I do too, I grab it like a dog bowl, a clean dog bowl with some cold water, and just kind of let his shit cool down. You know, let his thing sit in some cold water, like a bowl of water, and throw water in there until it cools down and it goes back inside. King used to have an issue putting his thing back in when he was younger. He didn't know how to get it back in, but once they figure it out, they're pretty good about it. One more tip, guys. There is male dogs that do not like when you touch them here. It kind of hurts them. The game is one of them. So be careful. Sometimes when you hold this like this, they'll try to bite you. So be careful if you're ever pulling from a dog. Yeah, just be careful. This is it, guys. That's how you pull semen from your male dogs. From here, all you're gonna need now is if you're gonna inseminate a female, you need a rod and you need a syringe. You stick the rod in there, pull the syringe back, pull the semen out, put it in the female, and you're ready to go. But I hope this video helps you guys out, guys. This is Henry A here with Bully Kings. Now let me show you guys what we got here. We got about, I say about 10 cc's of semen here. So this will be a great fucking collection for breeding a male to a female. I was just doing this video to show you guys. I got nothing to do here. I'll probably throw this on some of my plants or something. Give them some good protein. But yeah, guys, this is it. Bully Kings Henry. Bully Kings King Yeezy. He's got a security band today. King Yeezy. Absolute fire, guys. You guys need a stud? We got studs. You guys need puppies? We always got puppies. Hit us up. Bully Kings, baby.